Long time no see, X.
You just don't know when to quit, do you?
Don't worry, X. It'll all be over soon and we'll never have to meet again. All the primitive space development of your world now belongs to me.
What? Space?
That's right. Our future lies in the sky. Your old world has outlived its usefulness.
Maverick scum! What's your scheme this time?
Scheme? This is Providence. I'm merely ushering evolution along its natural path.
Evolution? So Sigma was really after the Jacob project all along?
If you stop to think about it, it makes a lot of sense. Space development and the emergence of new generation Reploids aren't unrelated.
So, he's causing these new generation Reploids to go Maverick, huh? We can't let him get away with this.
Sigma's transmission was disrupted by the orbit of the satellite. This is lucky. The elevator is still functional, so we can use it to get to him.
Alright folks, we're at the last 3 levels in the game. The Jakob Elevator is next. But first, we want to go to Earth Rock Trilobite stage because I want to get the remaining 2 Dr. Light capsules. The last 2 Dr. Light capsules of the whole X series. So now that we have Burn Rooster's special ability, we can burn through these flame tanks and get to the capsule. And it's easy as that.
X. This time, I want you to try out Body Parts I. If you equip this, you will take half the damage you normally would.
Half the damage you normally would? Icarus armor kicks ass. Fuck the Hermes armor. But I digress. That's an easy Dr. Light capsule, if I do say so myself. The second one is actually in Avalanche Yeti stage, and we could have got it before, but we didn't have the special ability we do now. It is the light ability you get from Optic Sunflower. It's a fireworks shining ray. You have to use it to melt the ice. You'd think the flamethrower could melt the ice, but apparently not.
X. This time, I want you to try Head Parts H. This part will increase your weapon's charge speed when equipped.
That charge speed is good, but I'd rather hit things with my head as if it was an attack. But yeah, those are the last 2 Dr. Light capsules. There's 8, 1 in Noah's Park, and there's not one in Gigabolt Man of War stage. So booyah, that's the last time we're going to be seeing Dr. Light in the whole X series, folks. Say goodbye to him, because that's it for him. Anyway, folks, let's move on to the final castle-ish area. It's not really a castle, it's a series of different areas, but, you know, we're going to the Jakob Elevator to end this once and for all. Bringing out Zero and X, and I actually left the loading time in because I love Jakob Elevator's music. I can't stress enough how great the Jakob Elevator theme song is. I don't really like that much of the music in Mega Man X8, to be honest. I like the Sigma battle coming up. I like the, well, it's just kick-ass.
The orbital elevator is used to transport equipment into space. Good luck out there.
And Jakob Elevator is just a song that I remember the first time I heard it, I couldn't help but like bob my head to it, and then the more I play it, the more I sing along to it. That's what Mega Man X7 and X8 are missing. They're missing a lot of cool sing-along songs, you know? I mean, you play a classic Mega Man or a Mega Man X on the PlayStation or the, you know, Super Nintendo, you sing along to those songs all the time. Mega Man X6, I hate that fucking game, but I can tell you, I love the soundtrack in Mega Man X6. The soundtracks kick ass in X6. I don't know, X7 and X8 didn't really have that many memorable tunes to me, but if I can pick my favorite from the 2 games, Jakob Elevator is right up there. I really like this song. Anyway, as for the stage, folks, it's pretty basic. You're on an elevator, and you have to kill all the enemies that come your way, because, you know, they're jerks and you want to kill them. You're riding the elevator the whole level, so there's no real dangers aside from falling off the side. If you go to the side off, you're going to fall and die. And eventually this little ring comes next to the elevator, and it might as well be like a one-hit spike thing, because it will also kill you in one hit if you touch it. Not that it matters, as long as you stay on the elevator, you're fine. The enemies are pretty basic. There is one goon I find kind of annoying. He has a shield. It's like a reinforced shield, and you can't even use a charged blast or a triple slash with Zero to knock it off. You have to use special weapons to knock it off. So when I'm Zero, I bring out the triangle move where he just does a very strong, forceful slash, and it takes out the shield no problem. Also, you saw I put on the Icarus armor before I entered the stage. By putting on every Icarus armor or Hermes armor part, you get a special ability, the Giga Crash. And when you push R2 after going to the Giga Crash on the menu, or in the weapon select system, you create this big flash of energy that destroys everything on screen, except for a boss, obviously, but it will damage a boss pretty good. So I like the Icarus armor because now I have a Giga Crash to work out with. And yes, Sigma, he's up to no good. This is the shield enemy I was talking about earlier. You use a charge shot, but boom! Strong Slash with 0 is enough to take him out for good. You could also use like the flamethrower weapon with X and all kinds of special weapons. There's no way not to kill him. It's just if you're using your basic weapon, I don't think you can. I haven't been able to find a way. Even with Axel, I got behind him and it didn't work. I don't know what to tell you. And the Jakob Elevator is quite big. We just started out in the sky and now we're in outer space. We're trying to get all the way to the moon. Apparently the Jakob Elevator is always next to the moon, but I'm trying to think, like, the Earth rotates around the... or the moon rotates around the Earth, does it not? I could be wrong. But, I don't think the elevator would be sticking next to it all the time. Unless they have advanced Reploid technology that tractor beams the moon next to it, and in that case, that's fucked up. But, or maybe I'm thinking of it wrong. Maybe the moon just happens to be next to the Jakob Elevator at this point in time. I don't know. And by the way, here's the Giga Crash. Boom! I was surrounded by 4 guys. I figured I might as well use it. Anyway, the plot of the game is very complicated at the end when it is near the final boss part. And I'm just going to try and help you along right now. Alias said that the new generation Reploids, they all seem to be Sigma. They all seem to be Sigma. It's as if they are Sigma. They can't get viruses. We've known that because of the new generation prototype, the new generation Reploid schematics or whatever. They can't get viruses. They all seem to be Sigma. This is going to be crucial information to help me explain the ending of the game, because so many people don't know what the hell's going on when the final boss is defeated. But regardless, it's Vial!
You're struggling awfully hard for a world that's doomed.
So, it was Sigma pulling the strings the whole time, wasn't it, Vial?
You finally piece it together, X? The orbital elevator, the energy, the space minerals, the rocket data, the route to space. The thing that's allowed this world to survive this long is ours.
I don't care what you plan to do. I'll put a stop to it no matter what.
Alright, Vial is now an official boss with a health bar this time around, and he isn't that much different from what you remember in the sub-boss encounters. He still does the homing laser, or the homing energy shots at you, which are pretty hard to dodge because he shoots them so rapidly. He does do the triple shot, and he will shoot this one spark shot that will combine into other sparks that follow you until they hit the ground. There is no walls in this area, so you can't wall climb to get away from stuff. This is his Overdrive Move. He basically creates this rotating electrical roller coaster Ferris wheel thing going on, and all the sparks eventually die out for like half a second, and that's your chance to dash under them. Once again, you can't wall jump, which is kind of annoying, but it doesn't take off too much damage, and just make sure you're dashing through when they stop flashing, you should be okay. He does 2 spins, and then he stops, and then you can continue using Avalanche Yeti's weapon to freeze this bastard into submission. This is his homing sparks I told you about. They split apart, they home in on where you are, and then they charge for you. It's a shame you can't hit Vial during his Overdrive Move, but, oh well. Just keep remembering you have sub-tanks, you have your other buddy who can step in to help you. So if you start losing health, you know, bring out your friend, because your friend can help you out. Other than that, though, I don't find Vial that much different or that much harder than he was in the sub-boss battles. God damn it, he ran away again. But yeah, that was the Jakob Elevator. Kick-ass music, pretty easy stage if you want my honest opinion. You just stay on the elevator and kill pretty random goons that are easy to kill. We've killed them before, so you know. Also, none of the castle levels have any hidden Dr. Light capsules or rare metals, so from this point on outwards, there's nothing to find.
Vial,
Sigma. Just like old times.
Zero? Does it remind you of the virus?
So, you heard about that? He tried to use me to destroy the world. That's why I've got to find him and turn him into a pile of molten scrap. Be my navigator. Help me find that maverick before he fulfills his plan.
Alright folks, we're going on to the second level, Gateway. I guess it's a gateway to the moon? I don't know. Either way, it's a boss rush level, and we're going to be seeing the... It's pretty much a boss rush level. Anyway, see you in part 12.